as the first time I saw it.
Yeah, being sober has taken the joy out of so many shows that I haven't rewatched a lot of my favorites for a long time. So like I've got a lot of rewatching coming up in about 154 days or so, something like
give
that.
Or take, just kind of a rounded number.
An instant. 155 days, 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Yeah, because like I can't watch Trailer Park Boys fucking sober. Like it's impossible. I don't know how people do it. Like what are you watching? What are you doing? How are you not hitting a joint every time Ricky hits one? Like how can you even enjoy your life?
Is that how you sit and watch it? You got like a joint and then a rum and coke?
Oh, I smoke way more than Ricky. I'm like, come on, Rick, it's time to hit it again. I'm smoking way more. I'm continuously smoking when I'm watching that show. And I haven't watched It's Always Sunny in a very, very long time. I can't watch it sober either. Most comedies, I can't do a comedy if I'm not high.
Really?
Huh. Yeah, or a nature documentary. So I haven't watched Planet Earth 2. And I haven't watched like any of David Attenborough's last few projects that have come out in the last like 3 years or something like that. I haven't watched Annihilation with Natalie Portman because it looked real fucking trippy, like with colors and stuff.
Have you ever heard that?
I don't think it's that great of a movie, but I think it came out right around the time I got arrested. And
Jesus,
I'm just like,
you're talking about a 2018 movie. Like, haven't seen that one yet. Been biding my time.
I swear to God, I've been saving it since I got arrested. Like it wasn't long after I got arrested when like it came out, maybe or something like that. It was around the same time, and I was like, there's no way I'm watching this movie sober. Like this doesn't look like a sober movie. It looks trippy with like alternate dimensions or some shit. So yeah, gotta be high. Like I watched Mandy and fucking loved it, but I was thinking like, man, if I was high, this would be incredible. Like this would be a 10 out of 10 high.
Well, you've taken quite the tolerance break. So you're gonna, quite the tolerance break.
You have no idea how much that pleases me. Like you ever go like, maybe you've like, you accidentally had to skip lunch. Like, let's say you had to skip lunch and you're like, dinner's going to get messy. I didn't even eat lunch today.
It'll be a bloodbath at dinner.
Dinner can be 2,000 fucking calories, and I'm still on point. Like bring the butter on, baby. Let's go. That's how I am with this tolerance break. It's like, oh, just the tiniest little puff of some like low class weed would get me fucking buzzed right now, but that ain't how we start. That's not how we're starting.
You're gonna ruin your tolerance immediately.
Really? He's gonna cultivate. He's gonna build his tolerance. He's not some bitch. You think he smokes at an amateur level? This man smokes at an Olympic level, and he's gonna regain his form.
I'll tell you what I want to smoke. And if somebody's in Colorado and they know where you can get this, try to get it back to me somehow. You could tweet it to me.
Wait, do not mail it to him though.
Yeah, don't mail it to me. I just want to know if it's an available product for when I'm allowed to smoke it. But it's that pure THC crystal, that stuff that looks like little diamonds.
I haven't seen this.
It looks like salt or something, or sugar, like little grains of like pure THC.
Pure?
Yeah.
How do you smoke it?
You just eat it.
I think you just like pour it into a dab rig.
Still smoking.
But it's like high 90s in the percentage of purity, like the pure THC. It's like maybe it's 99% or something crazy like that. I think it's like $50 or $60 a gram, which isn't that bad. And like compared to like regular dabs, they're like 30. I've paid $20 to $40 for like, depending on if it was shatter or wax or live rosin or resin or whatever. So yeah, I'm curious, do they have that in Colorado? Is that a California only thing? Is it only medical? Because I'll get a medical license in any of those states if required. I've always wanted to smoke it, but I've never seen it.
You can get it in Colorado. I've Googled it.
Yeah, and I've smoked everything. Like that's the only thing I haven't ever smoked, because like I remember I wanted to smoke hash, like hash, because like on Trailer Park Boys they're always smoking hash, and I'm like, where do you even get that? And like, we found a place in Colorado that had little bars of hash, and you could like cut a chunk of it off, and it wasn't anything to write home about. It was
it's like what people in a trailer park in Canada would smoke, right?
It is.
5 grams for $400. Is that a lot?
Woo!
That's a lot.
Oh. Woo! That's expensive, Woody.
How much is 5 grams of these salts?
That's what he's talking about. Right?
No,
That's
not the
he
cost,
does like what is that a lot? 5 grams?
How long would that last?
5 grams is not a lot. I mean, I could smoke 5 grams and 5 grams of concentrate I could smoke in 2 days, no problem.
Oh, well, that's an expensive 2 days. You shouldn't go this route.
I'm going to go that route. I mean, we'll all pitch in. I mean, not necessarily you, but I'm sure like some of the other guys will happily pitch in so that we can get some of this stuff rolling.
Oh, if I'm in Colorado, I'm definitely smoking.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to put you on the hook. But what I'm saying is like, I'm not going to pay $450 and then smoke 5 grams of shit on my own or anything like that. Make a group experience out of it.
I didn't know you were solely talking about the Colorado trip. I thought you were like, when I'm out living in Colorado, that'll just be the daily Kyle.
Oh, fuck no. No, like
I was like, that's good.
If I'm in a legal state where I can just go to a store and buy what I want, then I like to smoke a mixture of things. Like it's nice to just smoke flower and just to be chill smoking flower. And, if you want to get a little higher, you just smoke a little more of it. But I also, it's just like alcohol, how it's nice to like have a beer or a glass of wine, have a beer, or then sometimes you'd like a glass of wine that's like, twice as strong as beer. And then sometimes you want a shot that's like 10 times, like 4 times stronger than that. And then sometimes you want some Everclear. You just want to get tore out of the frame, shit-faced. And it's like, yeah, there's an answer for that too. So
I don't even want to smoke, but there's vapes, right?
There's vapes, but also maybe edibles. Or no, edibles can. You'd have to just eat.
You want a vape? If Woody wants to experiment a little bit when we go to Colorado, the trick will be to get. They make these little vapes that look like what Taylor has over there, like a little disposable one. You pay like $30 for a gram of liquid that goes into it, and then they give you the pen for free for a penny or something. And then you like put a little liquid inside the thing, plug it into like a USB charger, and you just inhale, and it does all the other work for you. And it gives you this clean, like normal tasting vapor that doesn't like smell or taste gross or leave you smelling. And you can really carefully control how much you puff every time. It's not like with a bong where you're just like, and you don't know how much of that's air and smoke if you're an amateur.
Yeah.
You can just go like take a little kiss, like get a little puff of the stuff and be like, all right, let's give that 5 minutes, see how that feels. After that, maybe we'll go back for a double. And you can really slowly progress
incrementally.
That sounds like the way to get started. Without having any coaches, I would have thought edibles were the way to get started. Oh, give me a gummy bear. That's it. A brownie? That's just the excuse I was looking for.
Yeah. Except you'd have a couple bites too many of that brownie.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't had brownie in 18 months.
Double fun. Yes,
We'd be there like, Woody, you need to vomit right now. Right now. I'll put my fingers in your throat. Come on, give him a bottle of Everclear. We need to get it out.
I'd be running over there. Baby bird me. I want it. Don't waste it.
Oh, yikes.
Everybody's vomiting. It's just like, oh, these guys
just vomit right into my mouth.
We listen to these guys' podcasts. They're weird.
There's a new listener.
Yeah. Edibles is like professional grade marijuana, in my opinion.
It's not where you start.
It's where you end up. It's where you end up, in my opinion. Maybe dabs.
That's what Joey Diaz does a lot too. What? Joey Diaz? Yeah, he's a pro level.
Yeah. My dose was
amounts.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of weird about the dosages, about like how much I believe. Like we had a guy in the hangout who took like 1,000 milligrams, and he still seemed to be human after 1,000 milligrams. And I'm thinking like, when I would take 100, it would be borderline panic mode. And this is with an incredibly high tolerance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that there are diminishing returns. I'm thinking it's like when I see like Will Tennyson do a 60,000 calorie cheat day or something on YouTube, in my head, I'm like, the body cannot absorb 60,000 calories in a day. I think your body is like, I can take in about 5,000 and the rest is getting melted and shat out.
It's like a third base coach just running. Go, keep going.
I was going to mention calories. You were talking, but I have had that same theory. I have no science to back it. I don't know, but it just seems like if you eat enough calories, it's not the same as eating 60 calories in 6 days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so like, I think that maybe, so I know this for sure, you can only get so much THC into so much of a food product. It binds to the fat in the in whatever you're cooking, the oil or
That's
the butter.
why they put it in butter.
Yeah, the THC is bonding to fat molecules. So you use really things that are really high in fat. Coconut oil is best because it's like 100% fat. Butter is like second best, and but coconut oil is the way to go. If anybody who wants to know, and and butter is just I don't.
What are you,
think
some
it's
sort of rookie? Butter?
in any case, yeah, it bonds to that, and there's a limit. There's a concentration that you reach where it's like, yeah, it's fully bonded. It's holding as much as it can hold. If you add 10 ounces of weed to 1 stick of butter, it's going to be the same as if you added whatever the maximum is, 1 ounce. Like you're not going to get stronger butter. You're not going to get a stronger edible. You can concentrate it in other ways, but it's really just by adding more fat to the food product, more of the butter.
This
Like,
never
in
happens,
my
but I have
opinion,
a cooking
that's my
question.
understanding.
So, all right, I can understand how coconut oil is more fat than butter, therefore it binds better.
Mm-hmm.
But the recipe calls for butter, right? Like if you're making brownies,
It doesn't matter. Like brownies, oil and butter are interchangeable in almost every recipe when you're baking.
okay, that was the question.
Yeah. And what I would always do is like that cupcake mix you get like off the shelf, like I don't even remember the
Some
brand.
sort of rainbow bullshit, whatever, cupcake.
I get red velvet. That was always my preferable one. And I always tried to I didn't want a big thing to eat. I wanted a small thing to eat. Like because it's not going to taste good. It never tastes good. That's why they often do chocolate, is because chocolate really covers the taste up well. But I would make red velvet cupcakes, and then I'd put real frosting on them, and that would completely cover up the taste of the grossness that comes along with putting marijuana in butter or oil.
Are you suspicious of a story where someone didn't know it was a pot cookie?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
you absolutely know. And I have way less experience with these edibles than Kyle does, but like, even a friend makes one for you, or you get one in Colorado, it'll be like it'll even promote like, you won't even be able to know. It tastes like a real cookie. And you like take a bite, and it's like, if I bought this at a cookie store, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with your cookies? Like they taste weird.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like some ways of like covering it up completely. Like maybe peanut butter does the trick. I don't know. But
that's peanut butter kills the flavor of everything. It's so powerful.
Yeah, peanut butter is really domineering.
It is an alpha flavor, isn't it? It's right there with like banana. Like
here's a flavor.
I heard from someone that I've never actually tried, but they said the trick if you eat something way too spicy is not milk or any of that. It's to eat like a teaspoon or tablespoon of peanut butter, because like it's so much stronger that it'll overwhelm a lot of the spice.
So Gordon Ramsay, you know that YouTube channel where they eat the really spicy buffalo wings in sequence?
Mm-hmm. Hot ones.
Oh, hot ones. Gordon Ramsay says that sugar combats it. So this guy got to like hot wing number 6 and pulls out a fucking glazed donut he brought with him as like an antidote, and starts munching on the glazed donut between hot wings.
You would know, obviously.
He's Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
I know when I pepper sprayed myself, milk was my go-to. I didn't try rubbing a glazed donut on my eyes, but I certainly would have if it had been offered to me. Mm-hmm. I dumped a whole gallon of milk into my eyeballs, which was fun.
Yeah, I think this is more oral we're talking about.
I think it's the same difference.
Maybe.